Okay, let's take a walk around this D registration. So it's either 1986 or 87. I think it's an 87, this one. Land Rover 90 2.5 diesel genuine county station wagon. It was built like this. Finished in its original colour of slate grey. It has been repainted at some point in the past, but in the original colour. And a really nice original dent-free example, actually. Original spec. It's got the original steel wheels on it. It's got side steps, and they're both fairly new actually, because they both work properly. Both go up and down the way they should. And in good shape. So yeah, they're both fairly new. I think it's in the history they've been replaced. 7-seater with the proper cloth trim inside. It's got mud flaps on it, front and rear. It's also got a rear step mounted on the original. Well, sorry, it's got a rear step mounted on tow pack. I don't think it's the original style tow pack, but there you go. Yeah, there we have it. Straightforward county station wagon with all the right bits and pieces on it. Let's walk around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. As I say, very, very dent free. I can't really find any, apart from a small dink in the left rear corner. Can't really find anything to complain about in terms of the usual Land Rover dents and stuff like that. It looks like it's led a fairly easy life. Anyway, around the front bumper is rusting. A couple of holes in the front bumper here, probably, and a bit sort of it's rusted through on the edge of the front bumper there. But that's about it. Up here around the front here, as I say, it has been repainted at some point in the past. All looks quite clean and tidy and stuff. Just the usual sort of, Land Rover, slightly ripply bonnet and panels and stuff like that. But all looks pretty good down the near side as well. Just one or two tiny parking dinks, but by Landy standards, it's nothing really. Up here, around the scuttle, I would imagine it's had the repair panel put in here, by the look of it. It looks like it's been smoothed in. It's a bit of polish and stuff there. But all looks nice and solid, and clearly is fairly solid. There is just a tiny sort of spot of rust just coming up just by the inner hinge on the near side there, and a very, very tiny hole just there. But a rubber bung would cure that. But otherwise it all looks good on the near side there. Near side door, there's some electrolytic reaction bubbling up here under the mirror, as there always is, and a bit along the bottom edge of the near side, the bottom edge of the skin. And there's a slight split in the skin at the very back there, just there on the back of the near side door. Modesty cover's all good. Let's look inside. Interior wise, it's all very, very good indeed actually. All the county trim has survived intact, with the exception of the carpet for the passenger footwell, and also I think it should have had a carpet in the load area, but it hasn't got those anymore. But certainly the carpet's still there in the driver's footwell, and all the 7 seats are all there and all in good shape. The passenger one, you can see the seam has been repaired along there, but it's actually not a bad job. Rest of the interior is all nice. The radio does work. We found the code for that, so that's now working nicely. And so all the headlining's all good, all standard county stuff all in there. Near side door, bit holy towards the back edge of the door frame, just around here, but only very slightly, and it's got years of life left in it yet. Not bad at all, that, but the front part of the bottom frame. Near side rear quarter is all good here. All up here is nice. As I say, there's a slight. It's obviously backed into something here, just in the near side rear corner. They are a bit vulnerable. It's just sort of pushed it in very slightly, just up around there on the far back of the near side rear corner. Around the tail end, there's some electrolytic reaction as you expect on the tailgate down there. Cross member bubbling a bit just here around by the jacking point, but all looks fairly solid, but it is bubbling up a bit. And in the back here, say, nice and doesn't smell bad or anything. It's all quite neat and tidy. 4 individual seats. Correctly, there's no seat belts in the back of it. Tailgate frame actually feels pretty good. Nothing I can really criticise there. Just starting to go perhaps in the left-hand corner there, but again, years of life left in that yet, and shuts nicely as well. Offside, all looks very good and dent-free and nice. The only thing I can criticise it on, the tub top trim along here really needs replacing. So it's starting to rust up and split a bit along there. It's not a difficult job to have that replaced. if you want to. I mean, it just detracts very slightly from it. But near side, offside rear wing is all pretty good. It's all nice. Driver's door, again a bit of electrolytic action on the very bottom of the driver's door, but that's normal. Modesty cover's all good. Again, I suspect it's had scuttle corner put on there. Looks like it's been smoothed in at the top there, but all seems to be pretty solid and nice and correct. A-post is all good. Offside front wing is all nice. Nothing to worry about there at all. Let's just have another look inside here on the driver's side. Driver's seat is all good, in good shape. Dash is all nice and correct. It's just a nice correct one, this one really. And the driver's door frame, again, feels pretty good, apart from a slight hole just coming up in the back of the frame there. Which sort of the frame started to rust away. Where you don't want it to rust away is in the front end, and it seems to be quite good there from that point of view. That's about it really. And so the door shuts nicely. Genuine County. That's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take part exchanges. We can take Visa and MasterCard debit cards and credit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards. And we can ship it anywhere you like in the world. Certainly the UK and the EU is no problem at all. End.